Hello boys, Cool Yoshi here, and welcome back to my 100% playthrough, blind playthrough sort of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. In our last episode, we had some problems fighting Marin, but we finally found her, and we're kind of just doing the craziest now, where we kind of just clear out every single area we have before going on to the next once we get other stuff, because pretty soon we'll be getting our last item, and now we can kind of just clear stuff whenever we please. So, anyways, where you left off, we finally finished off enough stuff to reach the level 4 area of this game, Angler's Tunnel, and now we're going to defeat it. Pretty soon we'll be able to probably get our upgrades. I know there's a level 2 sword you can get, an ultimate level 3 sword, and a couple of other things you can do while you play. And that's annoying when it just shifts me just a little bit more than the sets I want. Nice! Getting the compass early on in the dungeon is really nice. Because then you know when you have to clear out enemies or do some other things. There's a key. It's crazy that this dungeon aim started out really interesting and it had some stuff to it. Then again, and then we lost a lot of chat when we couldn't find Marilyn, but now we're kind of just cruising along, just doing stuff in whatever order we can do that's quick. Hey, are you gonna move? There you go. This is just, we need more keys to go that way, so I have to clear it a little bit differently. I'm going left first. Nothing there. Oh, we kind of just looked down at that area. Okay, I'm gonna go right first because there was a chest here. The beak. The hidden beak is there. Here's the map. Classic Legend of Zelda. Gotta have your map and compass in somewhere. Oh, that's a nasty secret. Oh wait, it's not as bad as I thought. I'll kind of just change the stuff as I needed, but I'll always try and keep the feather at all times because it's really important. Alright. Oh, there's the anti-fairy thing as well. Several references to Legend of Zelda in here. Okay. Don't really need the thing, except if that happens, then I might need the free arts. And you can see these are some of the most annoying enemies in the game. They can't be defeated except for with magic powder. But if you were to magic powder them, at least in a different game, you get a fairy. Let's see if that happens here. Yep. So we effectively have an alternative way of instantly refilling our hearts whenever we need to. Okay, now we have 2 different keys to use. Two different keys to use. Left is sort of fully blocked off, and so is right. That's another key, or nightmare key, or whatever is there. Given the situation, that's probably the big key chest right there. But we aren't able to get it yet. Pretty cool to just jumping in and doing that at the same time. Just barely out of reach, and it probably doesn't even have anything. That's the problem. Okay, that guy could just straight up kill outright. Here's a key. We still need that item, though. Okay, so that key actually dropped downstairs. Now we have to go into this. There it is. Oh, we still need that item. Wow. It's gonna be a while before we get that, then. That leaves only the left end, maybe the spot I missed on the right to check. It's kind of a off-screen hit. The towel will be your guide, Oh, jeez. There's our sub key, finally. Oh, the return of these obnoxious enemies, because of course they have to make a return. Why heck not? Just have enemies that shoot any stuff at you. Those have been around since the original Legend of Zelda game. The statues can randomly do that, and other stuff can randomly happen. That's literally a room just to look back on the previous room. Nothing more. So useless. Again, we're kind of stuck in this sort of a rope. Well, not really. We have a key now, so we can go to the top now. But until we get the flippers, we won't be able any much else. Which is a sign that the flippers are here. I think they actually are here. It's just that. Go right. Oh, and we get a boss. Because why not? We're going to try using bombs to hit it a little bit. This feels like a boss where we should use bombs to hit it. Oh, yeah, there is a little trick with it. If they explode right when he's turning around to the right, it'll count as damage. So, looks like we're using the bomb sort of cheese strategy to get it. I say sort of as in it still has to be perfectly placed in order to actually hit him. Because if it gets trapped in his jaws, then it won't work. Okay, we'll do the normal strat for the last hit. Oh, that's so annoying. Wait a minute, I have a better strat. Oh, so he can confuse you later by just choosing to turn around at the last possible second. Alright, got him. There it is. Dive underwater with me or press A to swim quickly. Now we finally get access to more stuff. There's so many chests to get, it's hard to know which one. Well, now he could swim, though, problem. It's like we're just doing this. There is a small problem. We can't actually do anything while we swim. Alright, we still have this spot. That's where you're supposed to come in from. Now we go back for the dungeon backwards to get everything we missed. And we actually killed the guy I thought was not killable for a while. The mini-boss is always the key sometimes. Though, to be fair, having to navigate around more than 90% that way to do that is kind of annoying. Okay, now we get this key down here. And now we can swim up and down as well, in addition to left and right. Oops. Like Mario, where falling into a cycle will instantly kill you in some cases. This one, it takes a little while for it to do that. Classic troll again. He's been constantly knocking me down. Okay. Yeah. You have to go for the entire dungeon backwards now. It just makes this one of the slower dungeons to do. Oh, until we can actually get somewhere. This is all just to get to this spot. Okay, it tells you... Okay, I found sort of a hint now. I can actually just get to it from somewhere else, I think. I don't know. And yes. By the way, for those of you who missed what I said initially when I was first playing this game, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is essentially not necessarily a copy or a remix or something, but essentially considered by many to be a secondary guide to the original. Because the original uses a top-down perspective where you would move to room by room via area transitions and then do stuff later. In the Game Boy Advance original version only, that transition was brought back into this game, so many people consider this to actually be the true successor to the original Legend of Zelda. And not Legend of Zelda 2, which was clearly something completely different, obviously. Considered by many to be the true sequel. It's also so far been one of the easiest Legend of Zelda games to beat. Usually they're really difficult. I've played the original and the second game before, and I've died in them several times trying to complete those games. Those games are nearly twice as hard as most games. Each game has its own sort of spike in difficulty, and the weaker ones usually make up for it by having Master Quest. Also, one of the other games that I play has one of the longest and most brutal 100%s in the entire game, requiring you to get practically go on almost a rail tour of some sorts to get everything. It's just ridiculous. Okay, speaking of which, we don't actually have anything else to do. We already got all the chests. We already did the other stuff. The only thing left is the Nightmare Key, which is blocked off by its own unique thing, which effectively locks us into going to this area, which will send us to the right, which will send us to the Nightmare Chest, which will then finally send us back to where we need to go. Oh, and for this next part, we get an underwater maze with Cheep Cheeps, because why the heck not? Just make an underwater maze. Because we already needed more than that. Okay, this is not actually the right way. So that means there's going to be a hidden stairway somewhere. We just know that from doing this, that we have to get stuff. I do not want to pick up that piece of power that early. Usually you want to have stuff like this for the bosses. Well, that was a very useless key then. That means our remaining secret's gotta be a hidden staircase somewhere. I don't see what else it would do. Oh wait, I just realized I've completely neglected something. That secret from the before area that had the little hint or whatever. Which was right. Or two. Oh, I mean the blue light puzzle. That's probably what actually gives us the secret, but we weren't able to get to it for the longest time, because we, because about doing some stuff. Of course, now I should be able to just hopefully swim over to it, no problem. Let's see, I need to remember this. Left, right, middle. And the actual puzzle is down below on the other side, which means we have to go on a full loop for the entire area. Or not, because I forgot that we have this to just go here normally. Now we repeat that puzzle here to get our secret door, probably. And this can only be done when you have the flippers. Just as soon as I figured it out, I was like, yeah, there's a secret somewhere. Interesting. A secret there. There's the nightmare key, just as I thought. So really that key did nothing, and the puzzle was the actual spot I should have gone. So the only controls you really have are using B to go underneath the enemies. Now we can go into the actual boss proper. Hit these enemies because I don't care. Oh, we're going underneath. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's just fight a boss in the middle of this nonsense. Okay, he doesn't really talk best, but he did save food, so that means he's hungry to eat us. It's another sword boss. Whenever there's a sword boss, we can very easily deal with it, no problem. With some of these bosses, it's better to just attack them rapidly and hope for the best. Looks like you can bait him into doing a charge and then just immediately run into him to do the last hurt. Okay, I just realized his yellowtail is his weak point. This guy takes a lot of hits to beat, by the way. Ouch. There we go. Finally got him. We're doing a lot of damage, but... Now we get a heart container here. Yeah, this is kind of an odd spot for a heart container. Okay, I know after stage 3 we're able to get the level 2 sword, so I think if we search up enough stuff, we'll eventually find a way to get the level 2 sword. The level 2 sword is the upgraded sword that does more damage than its previous things. And we get the surf harp as well. Bay, it says. Your road goes into the bay. How about I clear out Tal Tal Heights first? This starts to get to the point that once you have all the stuff, you can basically do the dungeons in any order you want. But I guess we'll start by going to this spot, which has anglers on it. Interesting. A Mavel, child of Senfis. Have you got an ocarina? Yes. Now I can teach you Isan. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. Alright. This is a lawn song here. When you get out of the water, play it, huh? When you play on Marvel, you can warp to a warp point around the island. Try this tune in the dungeons too. And since today's a special day, I'll let you to Mamba's Pond too. Okay. Nice. Oh! Secret! Wow. We can explore a lot now we finally have this. Whoa. The heck is that thing doing? Jeez. It would help if the pig got out of the way. I don't know. What does this thing want? Oh, we have to go to the bay, and also now we can Ocarina Warp wherever we want. Alright. So this is the alternative warp strategy that we can use. There was a ghost area by the bay, so I guess I may as well take him there while we're at it, just so he stops following me around. Because that thing's really annoying. Here. Over there. Huh? This is what the secret is. So this ghost is actually Marfa, I guess. Nostalgia unchanged, like... Oh boy. Of course, now we have Ocarina Warping, the game gets really fast as we can literally go wherever the heck we are. Enough cemetery. Take me, my grave, huh? I'm not outside. I don't think that'll work, except it does. Okay. Ramble's Pond is closest to this, so we're going here, I guess. This is why this is even here. It's kind of just lonely and out of the way. So maybe this is the 5th dungeon, actually. Thank you. Jar for you. Put something inside. Oh, well, we can finally hold fairies. Who knows how long that took before we could get our first bottle. It's been some time since our paths have crossed. You must dive into the waters of Marfa's Bay to enter the Catfish Maw. The closer you get to the Enfest, the more restless he sleeps. Okay. Let's go straight to the Tal Tal Heights first. We haven't actually ever really explored that fully. So I want to explore that fully while I'm at it. We're not going to be able to wait the windfish, but we do want to get all the stuff up here because with all the stuff except maybe a hook shot, we can probably get most of the items up here. So let's go back up to Tal Tal Heights and explore around a little bit. Oh. So this is where we, well, wake the windfish normally. You play the entrance of silence in front of the egg you awaken. This, my friend, is the only way for you to leave the island. Okay. We have a lot more hearts this time, so it can take quite a bit more damage before dying, so I'm not sure. We probably shouldn't have to worry about dying anymore. Now we're done with most of the craziness. We need to definitely get upgrades, though. That'll help us out. Last time we went to Tal Tal Mountain Range, we weren't able to search much of it. We could also complete the chain quest now. There's so many things we could do because there's so many things we showed of memories. Hey, this is a cave that we could actually go up on. I forgot. Wait, isn't this the one that takes us to area? So maybe it's not the best. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the same cave that takes us up here. Oh right, we aren't able to go here, but now we can. The barrier's been broken, now we can go into here and check more caves. This is where the 100% really starts opening out, because now there's so much stuff to check. I'm gonna start by just removing all these stones first. Oh, that's not a trap, but an annoyance that literally kicks us out whenever we do that. Those are actually the worst when they're not even a death pit or a secret. It's just a straight up trap that sends you down, which means now we have to do the entire puzzle again. Isn't there something on the left? Oh yeah, there is. I was so close to getting it there, by the way. Okay, that tells us the key's there, which means this area has suddenly become required. Great, a required cave I don't like, because it's in lots of stuff. We could either corner jump or do dash jump, but dash jump is obviously the safer bet. See, well, I don't know why I couldn't just do that previously. Oh. Get a witch. We need an extreme flying item for that. Just look at all that gap. There's no way we could jump across. Still though, we'll just fall down anyway, since it seems to send us out. Okay. Well, I don't like missing a cave that's out away, so we're gonna go this way this next. Which seems to lead to something. These caves hardly have any jobs in them at all. It's only the dungeons that really do. Oh boy! There's like probably 5 billion fake chests here. Fake chest number 1. Fake chest number 2. Fake chest number 4. All fake. Wow. What a useless thing that was. But that being said, if it is that, I may have to open all of them anyways, because if I defeat them and then maybe open up all the other stuff, it's possible that there could be a save for me. Also, I did that wrong. I need to actually do this correctly in on. Sometimes there's like a saying thing where even if a chest is fake, if you open up all of them, something might end up appearing anyways. We'll have to check it though. Yep! Last run. You have to open up all of the chests, just as I thought, and there's your 100 rupees that you're looking for. So rather than just balancing out and having it be all 20s, they just made it a chat puzzle to make it more interesting. And a secret seashell as well. This is starting to get pretty exciting. Even if we don't collect all the stuff, the secret seashell might actually give us the upgrade later. I believe these are only available on the overworld, so we may as well clear them out while we can. And do dungeons while we have a chance to enter them. Well, I'm not going to go to the pit right now. Who knows what I can find here in the mountain range with all the stuff going on. Fake cave here. All you do is jump down and find nothing. So there's a big annoying ability that we need that lets us just fly across all of that somehow. Which means there's still a long way to go. Oh, I just saw something crazy there, but it's not that we can't get into there, though, because we're not close enough for that. Well, this has been pretty interesting, exciting mission so far. This is a secret that I was hoping to find. A piece of art. Nice. That's what I was hoping to find. Right, I gotta remember we can't do any of the earning stuff or whatever. Unless we get to a solid ground here. Okay. It's so annoying that there's not a good spot that lets us get to the left, far left of this area, which is a little bit annoying. Guess we're going left and heading to the forest next to get to the other part of Tal Tal Mountain Range. One of the largest areas in the game so far. It's this place again? I forgot. Okay. Looks like we're have to go in one of these caves to find a way to get to that side. Except not. It's from somewhere else. Well, at least I know there's something over there. Alright, back to this again. Alright. All the way up here, we made it. Because they still have the fighting spirit they used to. In the old days, they could fly and flat. See? Yeah. That's a sign that we may have to come back there later. No secret seashell. This is the last area I'm probably able to explore. I got a couple of piece arts, but I can't really find anything else. Alright. To the animal village area, which is all the way down here. Okay then. Oh, you brought me this. That's how sweet. So, since you... And I have a request to make of you. I'd like you to take this letter to Mr. Wright, who lives on the border of the mysterious forest trees. Oh. Yep. Nice. Well, I think we have something going for us. I think it's about time we finish this quest and get our rewards, so that's what we're going to be doing for the last little bit. I know I could go to the water area, but I'm choosing not to on purpose, just so I can do other stuff, because I believe I remember them getting a level 2 sword at some point. So, until I, like, figure out where that is, maybe, I want to know how to do their stuff. It's crazy how many stuff in this save is blocked by lots of items. Alright. What's this? A letter for me? I'm so happy. The letter came with a photograph. Yeah. Because, of course, they have to include Princess Peach. She's so beautiful. I must give you something for your trouble. Well, it looks like all I have is this boom. How will that be? Okay. It's crazy. Well, we're warping everywhere all of a sudden, because suddenly we have a quest on our hands to do. Now to the prairie and back to the home of one of the people to give them a broom. Because they said that their broom broke. A new broom? For me, isn't it? In return, you can have this fish hook I found when I swept the riverbank. There's only one real spot we can take that, obviously, and that's up here. How about some fish here, buddy? Huh. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay then. Okay. Nice. Let's quickly go to this Seashell Shack thing to see if we got anything different. Alright. Oh, we got something. This'll let you know when the seashells close by. Okay. Well, that's nice to know. We're kind of just warping all over the area. Another piece of art. One more for maybe another full life again. We're getting lots of those, that's for sure. Within a secret area. Oh. Hey kid, you woke me up for a fight up. Thanks a lot, but now I'll get my revenge. Are you ready? I'll let you carry more bombs. You deserve it. Now look at all that junk you have to carry. Take care. Okay. Okay, that was an interesting secret there. Well, that was definitely worthwhile. That's required for 100%, so obviously we have to get that at some point, so it's nice that we got it now. Still kind of missing that other secret, though. Speaking of which, let's go into here while we're at it. This is the same cave as before, I just realized. What a pointless cave that was. Looks like we'll go in here first to find some air items. Another piece of art. Okay. Alright. Nice. We got a compass here. Actually, I don't want to do too much, so we're gonna actually end the episode off here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this. Comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video where we continue doing stuff here. Bye.